Alpha Red versus BTRG. We are finally ready to go. BTRG, we're having a little bit of net issues. Seems to be just a problem consistently across the Asian region today. But we're finally ready to jump on into it. Starting out on the T side, Impression coming in with a smoke and 2 flashbangs. As we're not going to see as heavy of utility usage as sometimes we see from a T side on Mirage. As we jump over towards the B bomb side, this could be a little bit dangerous. The boost going up. Early on, you're going to see Red Fox trying to catch one, but he's completely decimated. As luckily, we're already going to see Mirage towards the back of the bomb site, but very quickly dealt with. And now Alpha Red in a bit of an awkward situation. These names are going to be the literal death of me. I chose this game and didn't take a look at how to pronounce anybody before I came in. And I'm having a really hard time. Is it Ed? I don't want to pronounce the last part. I'm just going to go with Ed. No, it's... I don't even know. Cunts? KN. I'm going to say KN because otherwise I'm going to get flagged for inappropriate comments. So going from the left side, well, we'll start with the right side. They seem a little bit easier. You've got Impression, you've got Ray, Dreamers, Kate, Caddy, and Start Go Go Go. I've never cast either of these teams before, so just want to be clear. I'm Irish. I will make a lot of mistakes with the Asian team names. I'm sorry to all of you watching that are familiar with these guys. Just correct me, and I'll keep it rolling like that. On the left side from the bottom, you got Fox. You've got Pier, or Pirich. I mean, really, that's KNs. I'm going to go with Mayrols, and... I mean, how do you pronounce that? Stukchan? It's going to take a while to get used to. Impression comes out of the A-bomb site, jumps on out of wood, and finds the opening kill for his team alongside Dreamers, pushing Alpha Red all the way back. Now, their economy kind of meant that they had to take a little bit of a force bite here, scouts alongside some weaker weapons, but they're not able to get too much done with it. And without a single kill on the board, I mean, sure, a save is kind of necessary now, but they don't have anything to work with in the next round. That scout carried forward will really help the weaker pistols like the USPs that they'll come into the next round with be a little bit more relevant to the fights. That's if they can carry it forward. You still got to look over towards the T-spawn, where in comes Dreamers, UMP in hand. He's going aggressively in for the hunts. And he's going to come up behind both of them, I think. Yeah, they're completely unaware that he could already rotate through the T-spawn. Pirich going to try to take him down, but he falls as well. And lots of bonus money for Dreamers as he found 3 kills here. I also really like BTRG's how they've come into this round with just 1 SMG. It gives them a real opportunity to build up money on Dreamers, as well as not really lose a whole lot if they do lose a player, because he would have been able to upgrade over to a Galil or an AK. So they definitely still have a chance coming into the next round. Right now, though, it should be a very, very swift cleanup. With Alpha Red not saving over anything, there's literally nothing to work with. They don't have the scout to make those pistols a little bit more relevant, so it should be a fairly one-sided round, all things considered. In chat, KNTZ? Just KNTZ like that? Okay, cool. And Sticky for STK. Where's he at? Alright, so the guy I was calling Stukchan. Sticky. Gotcha. It's barely worth a comment at this point. Walking out, Katie should find all of these kills with the AK. Teammates coming over to support. What are you really going to do? Start Go Go. Should be able to do a little bit of damage from Connector as well. Make sure the push doesn't come down towards the Palace. Okay, Pirich, I respect the attempt, and actually the kill on the back of it as well. UMP picked up, but without armor, just 1 bullet makes him a little bit too inaccurate to follow through on. And as Raster is going to be getting the plant, that's going to drag over a couple of rotations on the A bomb site. Maybe not, actually. It looks like KNTZ has already got an idea that there's still a player in Palace. And so they want to lurk around here. Look, dropping 1 more weapon would be perfect for them, but as dropping down is Start Go Go Go, it's all over. A very, very quick kill, or set of kills found to bring it 3-0. Those rounds are the boring ones. They're gone, and now we get into the high contention rounds. BTRG come in and upgrade straight away Dreamers onto an AK-47. He's got full util to work with as well. As Alpha Red have 0 rounds on the board, but this is their best chance to clock them up. An AWP in play for Pirich, everybody else sitting over on the rifles. 3 AUGs, of course, with the new meta switching over to the AUGs. It's fairly common to see that coming out. Ray comes out with an opening kill, looking for more. That spray's a little bit awkward, but eventually connects it. But as he drops down, oh, KNTZ was there, but he only found the 1. And into a 1 versus 3, Alpha Red's best opportunity to get rounds on the board is again just absolutely shut out by BTRG coming in. And it was Dreamers that's really been the the highest impact in the last couple rounds. Taking a look at these teams overall, so like I said, I don't know a whole lot about them, but I do recognize the name Alpha Red more than BTRG. I think they were also pretty good at PLG or PGL, one or the other. The one that was in Abu Dhabi. And indeed, they are actually, literally, I'm judging this by the odds. They're coming in with like a 1.04 rating versus 5 times odds for BTRG. So this is probably going to be an Alpha Red on paper as the favorites. But it is kind of hard to call at the moment because individually, BTRG haven't looked bad. I haven't seen them make any big mistakes. When they go down for kills, they're hunting them pretty efficiently. The player that was looking for extra kills was always the UMP or the weaker weapons. They never sent AKs in alone. And those alone are some mistakes that certainly at this kind of level within the Asian scene, you'd expect to see a little bit more. So Alpha Red have got the work cut out for them. On the CT side, taking a couple of pistols. They've got armor on 4 players, so they can avoid gun kick on everybody except Mirage. BTRG already making some progress down towards middle. But the weird thing is it looks like they're going short to split B, but they have left the bomb over towards A in Palace, which is odd. They know they're up against pistols. You don't want to have players isolated right now because if Katie gets dropped, this could become very awkward. Low HP on the CT that's hunting those, so, and indeed Sticky's going to be taken out by a headshot, so the HP doesn't even matter. It is relatively easily swept up. Peerage has already been spotted out, and the AK eventually wins out the aimed duel, or the ranged duel rather, on 5-0. BTRG again just asserting their dominance in these rounds, but here is once again the full buy for Alpha Red. They're no longer on pistols and armor. Now they've got their full weaponry. 5 scopes coming out, 4 of which are AUGs, which is pretty standard. I mean, it's what you expect in the modern day. Once you've got the money to pull them out, they do cost a little bit more than the M4 after the price was reset once everybody realized how relevant they were. And there's Sticky opening it up. Ray's already down on the floor. An AWP to back up those AUGs is going to be sitting over towards the A bomb site, playing passive in CT. Oh no! Start, what are you doing? He runs through his own Molotov. That's a rookie move. What a way to just extend the man advantage in favor of the CTs, and now Alpha Red looking a whole lot better because not only did they have the extra kill, they didn't even have to give away information on where Mayrolls was, making it harder for Dreamers to connect the kill. He still found it, but it's traded right on back and left into a 1v4 for Impressions. Not going to be the easiest of situations to overcome. Pretty much no matter what happens, you're expecting Impressions to go down. Maybe he can get a bomb planned out of it with that kill as well. He probably should. And indeed he does. So not too bad. It could be worse. It could be better. They have a low HP on Peerage, but he's got an AWP, so it kind of cancels out. They have the info on where he is now. Peerage going to be able to post up. Spots him actually moving over towards short again, so he catches the shot. And that's going to be it, 5-1. A defuse to come down for Alpha Red. And they progress at least a little bit on the CT side. That's a relatively convincing one as well, but taking into consideration the team kill that went down, it's kind of hard to gauge. Or not the team kill, the suicide. It's kind of hard to gauge where they're at right now. Peerage with the AWP, looking out towards top middle, takes down Katie and puts it into a little bit of an advantage. Okay, he's going to keep on fragging on the op. 2 kills on the board. Molotov does land, but he goes inside it to try and find the kill. Not going to happen today. And BTRG hopefully not going to be standing in any mollies. Sticky was, though. He was feeling ballsy just sitting there. You got to be careful. Sticky's able to pick up 1. The op not quite hitting the shots just yet. The nade lands right on top of Peerage. 7 HP left. He's bailing out of there, going over towards the T-spawn to get a flank on, but it's not even necessary. Impression is the last player alive. Sitting over towards the corner with 4 players to take down. This is going to be a very difficult clutch. Molotov'd out. He's just standing still, chilling, acting like a statue, hoping that they wouldn't notice him, but unfortunately they do. And that indeed should be a bomb defuse coming on through for the CT side. They have plenty of time to do so. 5-2. BTRG got themselves a pretty strong economy, though. That's the real problem. The fact that they have so much money under their belt. I mean, look at Katie. 8K47, lots of util, and still 8.6K in the bank. So Alpha Red don't just have to win that round or the round before it. They have to keep on winning full buy rounds until they eventually beat down this economy of the T's and don't allow a bomb plant. Full rush coming over towards the bomb site of B. This could be very dangerous. Mayroll is going to catch them off. His teammate was isolated by a smoke, but eventually pushes on through and finds himself one, but it might not be enough. This is getting a little bit awkward as Sticky comes in with a quick double. Dreamers and Katie trying to pull this off. They've just about gotten the bomb plant down. Sticky knows exactly where one of them is. Info spotted over towards the apartments, but doesn't find the kill. So KNTZ has all the info to play with, but a 1v2 is still very difficult to pull off. And with Katie winning out the duel, it's 6-2. Match pause coming in. BTRG making a bit of a tactical, making sure that they invest their economy perfectly. But Alpha Red can also take advantage of this. Make sure they invest pretty smart. Get the right utility out. Peerage has still got an AWP. It was dropped over to him by KNDZ, I think. And almost full Augs coming out. Fox takes the sacrifice so that he can pull out that extra bit of utility. Six to 2. BTRG have beaten back the economy somewhat. You can see if Alpha Red don't win this round here, they're going to be sitting over on a pretty weak Oh no! More team damage? Are we for real right now? And Nade's able to find the kill on the back of it, and Sticky trading back one more gets a man advantage for his team. He's very low, but Red Fox is here to try and pull things back. Impressions goes down. Nothing to be done from Palace. It's all on to Katie and eliminated in just a second. That is really depressing I mean, in a way for Alpha Red, they lost the bomb site so quickly, but for BTRG, the fact that they can't close that out, they come towards the bomb site, they lose a player who'd been team damaged up a little bit earlier on, I think knifed, I assume. I didn't notice it happen. We were watching the CTs the whole time, but then the Kobe's able to instantly kill. Drop down towards the bomb site, they find the 2 kills, things are looking good, and then Sticky is allowed to just frag on that bomb site, taking down 2 players, putting it into a man advantage, and then the last 2 players are just torn apart. BTRG looking worse for wear. I'm really surprised at that, and what was a pretty good start for them. Alpha Red are starting to come back and securing themselves a slightly better economy, but again, if they lose this, they will still have to go for an eco. They won't have a lot of money, so it would just be pistols, probably without armor even coming through. Red Fox again going to be pushing on through that smoke, trying to get the damage done with the AUG, but not able to manage it just yet. The push coming over towards the bomb site is stopped a little bit by the AWP as Mayrolls gets more damage done and finds a frag. Backing over towards the back of the bomb site. Sticky is in here to the support, already coming in through short. Only 1 player left, being Impressions. Mayrolls is trying to eliminate, not going to find the kill, but it is KNTZ from Kitchen to land it and bring a 4th over to Alpha Red. Six to 4. At this point, you know, Alpha Red, if they survive this round with a lot of players, well, not even this round necessarily, because they need to win this and then they'll face an eco from BTRG, which should allow them to survive with more players, build up a better economy, and walk away with a relatively sound situation all in all. Opening kill towards Connector, that's a little bit awkward. I mean, just straight pushing up, didn't even catch it as start, go, go. Ran down middle on the back of some util. I'm surprised that it was him, though, and not Ray on the MAC-10 playing that aggressive. So 1 AK already removed, and they've got 2 players towards B. That's where the, yeah, indeed, that's where the MAC-10 is. Look at that spray down. Mayrolls finds it, knows there's nobody else here. Should be calming that to his teammates at this point, but they've left A. And so the fake actually works for BTRG. With the smoke down in CT, they should be able to get the bomb planted. Katie's going up high, though, and there's a small gap in that smoke, allowing Peerage on the AWP to maybe find a kill as they push through the smoke. Impressions lands 1, looking for more, over towards the CT spawn. Pistols pulled out. Katie's taking damage, though, down to 36 HP. Both players now very low for Mirage, coming in, catching one on the bench, finds the kill. Impressions, headshot out of this universe as Mirage finishes off the final one. That is going to be the defuse. And one thing that's worth noting is apparently, yeah, we're on ESL, so apparently nobody in Asia understands how the player tags work. I don't know, maybe it's admin sided. I'll have a word with them, but you can see like Alpha Red Mirage, right? I keep wanting to say like Red Mirage, especially. And then over on the other side as well, BTRG Ray. It's been every game though, and I feel like at least one of them would have put a space or a hyphen or something. So I'll say to the admins, maybe it's like generated by them. Actually, it quite probably is. I think I've been insulting the teams for no reason. If I have, I'm really sorry to all of my Asian comrades. Nice opening here for Peerage. Able to pick up one on the AWP, but KNTZ goes down for it, and now closing in with the AK. Dreams is going to be able to do even more. A second kill on the board. Peerage creeping around the side, but the AWP is being spotted at this point. Very hard to hit that shot up close. And Dreams keeps on going until eventually he's caught off guard. Putting it into a 2 versus 2. BTRG still need to get that bomb planted, but they have the freedom to do so for CT. The only thing is that they did spot a player there just a little bit earlier, so I'd be surprised if a CT spawn plant comes in, and indeed it doesn't. Going out into the open, a plant for short. Katie now in a hard spot. He's got to try to bait them out in the open with the bomb plants, looking for the CT player, but of course he ain't there. On the back of him not peeking, he may assume it's clear, and indeed he does, making the correct read. And getting the bomb planted. Now swings out for a kill and lands one. This could even be the read that wins the round. Oh, he still thinks there's a player in CT, and so he walks out into the open, where Fox takes him down and goes for the defuse. 6-6. We're all tied up here as BTRG have come really close in a lot of these rounds, but eventually they're going to be pushed over to a pretty weak buy. They could pull out AKs if they want, and yeah, they do. Start going to take one as well as Ray. They won't have any utility to back it up because they can only just about afford the armor alongside the AKs. Everybody else, though, able to get a little bit of utility. Impression takes an AWP. Sacrificing that util. So one smoke in play. Okay, no smokes in play as they go towards top mid early on. That means that this middle attack has got to be really important. Have they missed the smoke and window? Yeah, they have. They've missed the smoke and window. It's gone towards underpass. And so that's a really big deal when you're investing into utility and only getting 2 smokes. The kills, I mean, the smokes didn't even matter at that point because they were killed from a ramp push and a connector peek. Towards the B bomb site. The offensive is coming in. Fox with a perfect Molotov. That's going to cost them a lot of HP as they push on forward. Dreamers picks up one. No more to be connected on the back of it, though, so it's all onto Ray. He's got to pick himself up a 4-piece. The full 4K, always difficult to find, especially when they know where you are. And even though everybody ends up below 50 HP, he's not able to land any kills, giving a 7th over to Alpha Red and 4 weapons saved forward, which means their economy gets that little bit stronger. Now, still having to invest onto Fox definitely helps. It means that at least one player will be rough on economy if they were to win this round over on the BTRG side, but obviously that's not going to be the case. You can't really see a situation where BTRG are able to find the victory at this point. With just pistols. Okay, maybe, actually, as they push over towards the B-bomb site very, very quickly, but the nades completely tear them apart. Long range, the support comes in from Fox. He should be able to deal with the majority of these players. Indeed, catches the bomb out in the open as well. And that's a little bit sad, because they could have went for a standard default plant. Fox doesn't have head armor. What is he doing with that head armor? I guess they assumed it was going to be another force buy, but they just force bought AKs in the previous round. How are they going to afford another? That was a weird read, and almost cost him his life, as the gun kick meant he didn't finish off the kill, and indeed that he almost died. 6-8. BTRG have had such a convincing start to things, but Alpha Red have really been coming back into this and proving to us exactly why they're the favorites coming into this matchup in general. Peek towards top middle, has Sticky attempting to find another kill, but it's not happening this time, as the smoke goes down before the peaks. So the spams are no good. With 1 round left to play out, BTRG really want to get one more on the board. 8-7 would put it over into their favor as we switch over halves. But the kills keep coming in for the CT side. Smoke Means the Molotov's going to be returned right away. Sticky knows the player's going to push out. Checking the close left, though, not in time. And so he's going to be dropped over. That could cause some awkward scenarios to begin to develop because we're into a 3 versus 2. The T-side get a perfect flashbang, but don't push on the back of it. As the kills come in from Connector, Peerage is able to post up and find the final frag with the AWP. 9-6 is how Alpha Red close things out. And look, I didn't think that we'd be looking at anywhere near as nice of a scoreline for them. You gotta commend it. With 3 rounds between them, they've completely shut out BTRG. Swing over here so we can... we'll go to their spawn. You can at least see them spawning in for the pistol round. So... all things considered, at this point, Alpha Red, it's relatively easy to see them as favorites. The fact that they've managed to pull things back after losing 5 rounds in a row, they finish at 9-6, and that's the first 5 rounds. They were 5-0 down, even 6-2 down at one point. They managed to close out every single buy round towards the end, and there was already a pretty stacked economy on BTRG, so finishing that off is definitely impressive. Dreamers, like we said, he's been having a fantastic game. 15 kills on the board, Impression right behind him on 12, but realistically, they just can't shape up to the consistency that's at play over at Alpha Red ever since things have moved towards the last couple of, last, say, 10 rounds. Is where they just started to pick it up on a more consistent basis. Push coming over towards B. The CTs are actually getting aggressive as well, and they're coming out on top of the early engagements. Katie eventually going to be taken down as he runs out of ammunition. Ray's been able to fall back, but on only 5 HP, it's going to be very dangerous. Looking at the back here, the flank is coming in, and things are looking bad as the bomb goes down on the floor. BTRG looking to win out the pistol round, but hold on. The damage is returned. Impression down to 41 and being hunted through the tunnel, and he's going to be taken down by the looks of it. Oh, but he escapes on just 21 HP. The Glock shot's not quite connecting, as it is going to be a 2 versus 3. BTRG just keeping themselves in it. There's Dreamers picking up Fox and putting us over into a 3 versus 1. All the pressure now is on Peerage. He's only got a Glock to work with, not the best of weapons. As he closes in the distance on short, this could be an easy kill onto Dreamers, who's full HP. Up close, the Glock always going to be favored. Low HP over in the apartments as well. Ray only needs 1 bullet to take him down, and there it is. Bomb to be planted safely. Impressions only on the way over right now. The rotation is going to take quite a while as he comes up short. Slowly but surely. We're going to see the position taken for Peerage. He's actually watching short as well. Timing doesn't quite work out. I think he's heard Impressions indeed coming down. He's ready for this. Oh, but the headshot from Impression, and only a body shot returned on 5 HP. He survives and gets the defuse. He has plenty of time, and I mean, all that had to be played for there. As soon as you know the player's coming in from short, you can just hide, play the time, let him tap the defuse. He has no idea where you are. But it doesn't work out, and ultimately BTRG managed to come out on top in a pistol round that certainly was a lot closer than what most are. 5 HP separating the victor. Still looking for double digits. Alpha Red are going to force buy and take their 3 AK-47s and their Galil, which is understandable. On the back of a bomb plant, they have so much money and the ability to buy with the 1900 you now get for losing the pistol round. The only player without a heavy weapon is Sticky. He's up close to that smoke, though the timing works out so poorly for him. The bomb of Mayro is going to be dropped as well, and all the kills go to the CTs. They still know there's one in ramp, and the spray down from KNTZ is enough to find the kill. As in midair, it was an easy frag to connect. The problem, though, is that there's 3 players left alive, and they've managed to pick themselves up those heavier rifles, the AK-47s. Katie and Ray both carry them forward to this round. 9-8. Alpha Red coming on in with just a couple pistols. I mean, they get mid-control. You can give them that. It's kind of surprising with pistols that they're going to do that so easily. Dreamer's down low HP as well. AWP peeking in. That's a little bit dangerous. You're giving them a two-dimensional angle to peek into you. Well, three-dimensional. With two avenues to peek you down towards bottom connector and short. It could definitely get scary, but it works out being pretty well in favor of the CTs. They don't lose a single player, and that's a really, really underrated thing. Look at their money right now. Okay, impression buy is a little bit low with the full utility. On an AWP, I feel like he could have went without that just to allow the money to build up a little bit more. Give them a better opportunity for a full buy in the next round. That said, Katie could still drop an up if they lose this. So the pressure's on Alpha Red. With the economy starting to strengthen for the CT side. Look how aggressive this Opera is. Yeah, taken down for it. I mean, that's a risky play with an op. Even further aggression to come through on middle. BTRG, they really want to get in the faces of Alpha Red, but Alpha are having none of it. Shutting everything down as we go. And it's just into a 5 versus 3. Even some team damage on the Molotov onto Katie. The smallest amount, but... Pirich, oh no, he finds one, instantly trade it back. But even still, that's not going to be enough to recover the round for BTRG, who are already in a 1 versus 4. The AWP trained on apartments where Katie's going to try to walk through and showing his ass off as he crouched on down. Just alerted Fox that the push was about to come in. (10-9). One round here for BTRG where they have the economy to buy up. They don't actually manage to get an AWP, and even 2 FAMAS coming out. FYI, the plural of FAMAS is FAMAS. Okay, push coming forward. Sticky's picking up one. As he finds a frag and claims control of Palace. This is again BTRG on failed aggression in their buy rounds. And they are mixing it up. It's not like they're too predictable. Oh, okay. It's not like they're too predictable here. Their aggression is a little bit varied. Whether it's going to be a push towards middle, a push towards underpass. Now they've pushed Palace. But Alpha Red are playing super slow in these rounds. And I feel like BTRG haven't taken the time to fully realize how Alpha Red are approaching their T side. They've played a little bit too headstrong from the beginning, and that's given Alpha Red the opportunity with this passive setup to punish them whenever a push comes through and find themselves back ahead. KNTZ is conscious of a player coming in through the ladder room, but there's nobody there. Only the one player on B actually completely isolated. As they push on forward, the smoke goes down to cut off the jungle player alongside a flashbang. They'll be able to close that distance now. Sticky going to come out from Palace to assist, and this is very dangerous indeed for the counter-terrorist side. Impression up close on a FAMAS is taken down, and the whole A defense is almost gone. It's only Dreamers left to try and clutch this, but he's taken out from the connector. Now it should be a save from Katie. Look at the economy. 1v3, it's not too likely you take that. I think your odds in a 5v5 with USPs backing you up actually do look better. Especially with the fact that you're the one defending the next round. So they have to push you, and it always gives you a little bit of a back foot if you're the one pushing in. Because you've got the pressure to clear out the angles and such. Alpha Red don't hunt too much further. Their economy isn't completely foolproof, so they want to make sure that they save over a little bit. As although this round should be relatively easy, it's never just going to be a walkover. Oh no. BTRG really don't like nades. They've taken so much damage from their own grenades. Venture to say they've taken higher damage from their own grenades than most teams do, or most players do with grenades in a round, in a game. And again, with the aggression coming through, it's the B apartments this time. Katie's got a little bit of false information. Spots out there's nobody outside of B and probably calling for the full rotation to A. Aggression on middle is quite likely at this point as well, though. The pistol's in play. Okay, one kill going to be found, or one serious piece of damage going to be found onto KNTZ. But the kill not connected. And with that, okay, Alpha Red start a rotation to A. Definitely the right choice. But there is still a scout here, which could definitely clean up KNTZ very quickly. Up on top of Ticket. I don't know if they'll suspect anything past an M4 in this round, as the full force was certainly a ballsy move, but one that hasn't really paid off. With an M4 still in play, Impression rotates over to try and save with, but it's going to be a bit difficult because, of course, watching the cross over towards the kitchen. Fox had just gotten in position in the kill hole, and now Katie, I mean, that's not a fight you want to take. Alright, Katie, never mind. 15 HP, though, going to die on the way back. Would have been very surprised if that didn't come through. Even still, you know, taking that fight is not ideal. It, you find 2 kills, you give away your position, and really, it doesn't achieve all too much. The economy of Alpha Red looks pretty good. The reinvestment puts one player low, but everybody else is capable of dropping. If they do lose this round. So I don't think BTRG really got a whole lot of value in the previous round for the M4 that they lost. Especially having already saved it through one round. 12-9. There's Peerage opening it up again. But at the moment, nobody else is going to be re-peeking. It's only weaker weapons in play for BTRG, so it's kind of hard to say how much we expect from them. A little bit of trade damage going down as Mayrolls gets hit up by the scout, which does allow the pistols to potentially sweep up KNT and Mayrolls if they get into an engagement with them. You can see they're conscious of a player being close right, and the Molotov isn't going to actually spread over to him. It's not going to spread anywhere as it goes inside a smoke. They think it's completely clear. They're wrong. Losing Fox for it. And to be honest, this is still a winnable situation for the CTs. Katie's low but has a scout in play and is actually moving over to watch the cross onto B. Doesn't get there in time because it's smoked off, and as Ray gets taken down. I mean, does Katie save here? They're probably going to upgrade to an M4 anyways. But with 30 HP... what can he realistically hope to do? Well, not a whole lot, in all honesty. That certainly helps. A quick headshot connected onto Sticky. Low HP on Mayrolls and KNTZ. So at this point, just play for them hunting you down. Find the frags as they come forward. I don't think that he actually spotted out the shoulder there. So that's a little bit awkward. Doesn't find the kill, but look, he doesn't get hunted down in the back of it, so at least that's a positive. Always look on the bright side. Lots of utility being dispensed over towards the B bomb side. Push coming in. Ray holding underneath the window is going to be trying to get that damage done. Inside of Molotov, going to sacrifice his life for it as he lands another kill. And that's actually a good trade. Oh, no. As we're talking about good trades, though, Sticky is happy to get in there and make it a little bit more difficult. for the CT side to make this happen. Taking a player out of rotation, getting a bomb plant as well. Both now high HP. Have to be careful on the Alpha Red side, though. The flank is coming up behind them. It's only a scout, but that scout could do a lot of damage. Pirich already going to be taken down. A very low HP on the AWP. Nice kill connected now. They have the information on exactly where both players are, though. So this could get a little bit scary. Impression hasn't been spotted just yet. Making his way over towards the bench. Is going to be hurt, though. Manages to find the kill onto the AWP. Down to 3 HP. A very easy kill to be connected by... No! Start's not able to find it. I thought Start would have it. 3 HP. It was going to be a close defuse anyways. I think he had a kit, so he probably could have done it. It's heartbreaking to see, but Alpha Red now 14-9. They're ahead. This may be Asian Counter-Strike, but we're employing the Russian strategies as the B rush works out. Want to watch out around that smoke because it's not a good position after you find the kill. Easily spammed down. KNTZ finds that frag. Watch out though. Dreamers is coming around the smoke. What a shot. KNTZ keeps himself alive. I'm pushing down the stairs. Good night and sweet dreams, Impression. You're out of here. It's all on to Ray. 1 versus 4 and he's standing with his knife out. Waiting for someone to come down. So, oh no! The timing is so bad. Ray, you've just been done, mate. Fox jumped over him the second that he looked away. Oh my lord. 15-9. 6 consecutive rounds needed by BTRG. And I don't know about you, but that doesn't sit too well with me. Because although we've seen decent holds on A, the weaknesses have been on B. Right now, 15-9. Like we said, 1 round left for Alpha Red. If they find this, it's all over, but Impression opens it up well. Finds the opening kill. Okay. Now a little bit of positivity for the CT side starts to brew. Watch out for the team damage here, guys. It's been a big feature of Asian CS so far today. Oh, no, the shoulder's going to be spotted. Sticky's able to find an opening kill. On the back of that, they refocus. Oh, excuse me. They refocus and start to move over towards the A-bomb site. Having already dragged some rotations to middle. This could be very scary indeed. Impression with an AWP. I mean, it's a triple op setup at the moment from the CT side. I didn't even notice that. I assumed there were 2. But trip ops is definitely an interesting way to roll. Because right now, if they're forced to retake, they're screwed. And the smokes are coming in. Okay, well, maybe they'll be able to make it work, but what do you do right now? Impression is a little bit of a gap. The Molotov smoke, though, kind of blocks it off. There's 2 ops in CT. Smokes are fading. Up on top of the ticket, jumping up, going to be taken down. Impression finds it through the gap. I don't know if they are aware of that gap. Red finds the kill, though, sir. Mayrolls. See, this is a problem. Mayrolls finds the opening kill. Oh, that's it. 1v3. Dreamers, can he pull it off? Nade goes down. He takes barely any damage from it. It's insignificant. He's got an AWP. He just needs to be given the opportunities to connect these shots. He's been hurt scoping, though. Or unscoping, rather, at this point. Oh, what a shot! Headshot through the box, but eventually taken down by the AWP of Pirich. And it's all over. 16-9. We finish things off here on map number